Hi again, it's me, Akila, and basically today I wanted to talk about the different privileges that different socioeconomic status classes have. So basically, if you're in the upper, middle, working, or lower class, um, pretty much you're considered to have different privileges. Now, I wanted to specifically talk about some of those things today. So, pretty much, I want to talk about my class and my life. So, pretty much, where I came from an understanding that I had middle class. Due to what your parents work, you are granted a socioeconomic class because you're born into it. Now, some of that happened and some of that didn't happen. Some people in the middle class get handed money because they're born into money of some amount, and some are not so privileged where they can only support some of their children and they can have them have some of that financial benefit from their parents. Now, for me personally, I didn't receive any financial benefit. I wasn't looking for any financial benefit from either of my parents, so I had to work for what I had. So, and that meant for every aspect of my life. So I'm looking for the supporters who understand what it means for me to work hard for what I did work hard for and what I understand now in my own personal life, because, as a young woman, it's just, great to have supporters that support me and want to love how I take care of myself. But, or just to be on my team, when things are not so good. But I appreciate the love and support that I do have in my life, from the friends that I have made in the past few years. I hadn't received that support before, even from my family members, but I'm grateful for the people that I've met in my life since that time who have become my family. So, long story short, those women who are in maybe the upper class or the upper middle class, they get granted a privilege to have more space or more education and more privileges to do things or to hang out with certain people because of financial privileges given to them. So I didn't have so many financial privileges, but I have an understanding of certain things due to the district that I would have lived in my school years, or what I was able to save up for by putting myself through school. So certain things like that are important to my life because not many people care about my life in that aspect. They just think it's about things, and I'm like, things don't matter to me. My life matters to me. So this is just me talking about my personal life. It has nothing to do with anybody else. But honestly, I don't think that women can be judged on the same equilateral level when socioeconomic classes are different. It could even go to demographics. I don't really like to bring that into it, but demographics play a huge role, or, even ethnicities can play a huge role into this as well. That certain women in the upper middle are, most all the time, a certain demographic or ethnicity, and, certain women in my socioeconomic status or a certain race or ethnicity. So long story short, I hope that things don't look that way because I'm not really particular about race or, hating on people of race, but I want to make sure that people understand where I'm coming from. I didn't get anything handed to me. I don't want people thinking that I got anything handed to me, and I never did. If I had that, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably be with those people who were continuously supporting my life, if y'all ever thought that part of my life was being supported. So it makes me really sad to know that people think I'm getting financial support in that aspect from people that I don't get financial support from. Everything comes from me alone. This is my hard work. I've said this before in previous videos. You can check my YouTube channel and my Instagram. So I say that quite frequently to make sure that you guys need to do your research on me, because I provide the information there for y'all to look into it if you really care about me, but that's okay. Like I said, I have my supporters. I know who my haters are. And so pretty much I let people know where I'm coming from. It's raw, uncut, and edited, so I want to make sure that you understand that this is not something I'm ever going to sugarcoat. And so I appreciate making friends who understand where I'm coming from and don't want to just, put me aside just because I don't have the financial means to be their friend. So I think I'm thankful for the real friends that stuck with me through thick and thin, and thank you for the new ones that I've met who were there for me when things were down as well. And much love, good tidings, and take care. Bye.